street, child. 100 Latins in your lobby. That's what happens when you're around with body. And I put that my mommy. I will never give my heart to a if I could just make a dance that goes with this song, then I'ma be on. Basic, gon' dance to it. Basic, everywhere, gon' dance to it. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe for a minute. White Range Rover, in it. Let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. White Range Rover, all in it. You gotta, baby, shake that, shake that, shake that. You gotta, baby, shake that, shake that. Shake it. I got 2 shows, I'm about to pitch another. Throwing alley-oops to my brothers. We all shine, nobody victims. I'm on these sweatsuits, black Pippins. I swag different. That's what
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. This is taken at the 3. And he is knocked down from the side. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down at the 16. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
They run again with Jackson. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it. And boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup. And guess what? It's now...
Yeah, you know I've been ballin'. Ay, yeah, you know I've been ballin'. Ay, every day I'm shot callin'. I'm a spray, make it rain just to let you know I've been ballin'. Ay, yeah, I've been ballin'. Yeah, just to let you know I'm ballin'. I'm a spray, make it rain just to let you know. Tell a hater get up on my face. Yeah, I've been ballin' since like yesterday. Yeah, all this money all up in the way. All this money in the way. You know that I'm walking with the bang. Yeah, water diamond on my ring. You know that I'm rockin', feel the blue. You know that, yeah, you know Make it rain just to let you know. Yeah, you cannot see me, the windows is tinted. Yeah, driving around right in that Bentley. Hey, you driving around right in that Bentley. Hey, but your shit, it just be rented. Yeah, but that is none of my business. Money won't stop me, go straight to the top. Believe it or not, you like getting the same. Yeah, she know I'm a rock star. Looking at my chain, on my diamonds right on. Turned the way up, I ain't getting tired. And if you wanna race, then we gonna ride. Yeah, you know I've been ballin'. Ay, yeah, you know I've been ballin'. Ay, every day I'm shot callin'. I'm a spray. Make it rain just to let you know I've been ballin'.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two wide receivers will be looking to be #1 targets on the field in today's game. It's Browns Steelers going up against Thomas's Broncos.
All right, Larry, we are a couple miles west of the Colorado State Capitol building as we come to you from Sports Authority Field at Mile High here in downtown Denver. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Three down. Hurry up, here we go. Green.
Now a first down throw, Simeon. And incomplete to open things up. Virgil Green is tied in, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Alert! Over! Here we go now! Over! Check safety! Leopard! Hey, check 24!
Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Charles, after 2 weeks, C.J. Anderson, second behind only Kareem Hunt in the rushing yardage category, had 118 last week.
How about that? How about those names leading the rushing yardage totals in the NFL? Kareem Hunt, 3rd-round pick out of Toledo. C.J. Anderson, I believe, undrafted out of Cal. And he's really made a nice return from knee surgery last season. So big-time return for him. He's really powering Denver's running game.
Left side here to Sanders. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A first down as it's Simeon with a hook up to Sanders. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Here we go now! Green 39! Green 39!
Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Cameron Hayward in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
No, check! Patriots!
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now it's Simeon. Pass incomplete.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
Check pass. Hurry up, here we go!
3rd and long. It's Simeon. Got a man. He finds Sanders. Emmanuel Sanders. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
All right, now, lucky 56.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. No. They don't want it, fellas. Here we go now. Detroit!
They'll let Charles try and get him in. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Jamal Charles taking it in. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Strong right. Let's go, D.
Easy,
Right,
alert.
Switch.
Like I said.
Shit.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big...
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Darian Stewart. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
This is such a good read defensively. They know that this offense is going to try to get the ball to their playmaker in space. So what do? They crowd him and send bodies at him. And this one winds up being intercepted.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Back to throw, Simeon. Sanders has it over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Now let's go. Detroit. Leopard. Here we go now.
They go play action here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
To throw on 2nd is Simeon. His throw caught right around the 6. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Blue 90. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Blue 90.
Here's Simeon. Anderson loses the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. Charles, let's discuss Le'Veon Bell before Pittsburgh gets going again here on offense. 30 touches in week 2, 89 total yards. Still waiting for that explosive type play from him.
Oh, it's going to come, but maybe not as fast as Le'Veon Bell and the Steelers had hoped because, remember, he missed all of training camp. He missed all of preseason. And I don't care how much Stairmaster you do, right? How much you do in the pool, what kind of shape you're in. You're not truly in shape to play the game until you're in football shape. So give him another week or two, and then I think we'll see the Le'Veon Bell that we've known.
I don't know why. I'm just really laughing at Le'Veon Bell on a Stairmaster.
Whatever it is, it better be a supercharged one.
He's in good shape. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out.
Single.
Let's go.
17,
Black
guys.
fire.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy. Double tight, guys. Double tight.
Set.
Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On second down, it's Bell. Bell a first down and then some. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Heat these two. Quarter.
Out. 3 down.
Set.
Out.
White 80.
Slam.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Todd Davis in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10.
That's what I'm talking about. Sacks all day, baby. Go ahead and take a seat. You can't stop me.
These two.
Sponge.
Set.
Go.
White 80. 50. Quarter.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Strong right.
50.
Strong right.
Set. Go.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, Roethlisberger. And he rifles one incomplete. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
Set. White 80. Go.
Hey, guys, check me out.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got Rodgers. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Set. Like 20.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Set. 230. No spacing.
Stand up in.
No
He's
spacing.
crashing. He's checking crash.
Then to throw again. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Jesse James from 6 yards away. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a testament, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we'll put some points up and have a little momentum going. They got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
Play fake to Anderson. Now Simeon. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
When we start looking for big-time corners, we're going to start with athleticism. But without technique, you're not going to make plays as one we just saw there.
Double tight, double tight.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
On 2nd and 10, Simeon. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. And certainly a valuable tool to have in your kit, Emmanuel Sanders, and he's shown us quite a bit in this one.
And that's why they wanted to use him immediately. You know they come out of the locker room saying, let's get the ball to him, get our offense jump-started. And in this case, it's worked throughout the game. Thus, they have the lead.
He goes underneath for Anderson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Three yards to go on second down.
Tight end right, tight end right.
Watch it now, Barney,
Hey,
Barney.
we got three down,
Set.
three down.
Blue 90. Blue 90.
Watch the ship.
Black 99 Philly, here we go.
Watch the ship, watch the ship. Tight dog.
No,
tight dog, tight
check.
dog.
Patriot, Patriot.
Check 37, check 37.
To the air again, Simeon. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. Third down now.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground.
All right, here we go. Over.
Slam.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
Hey, switch gears.
Simeon on third down. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Offense.
Hands right.
Now let's go.
From the 50, it's Simeon. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. They give him a gain of 38.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
No. Check, Patriot.
Throwing again is Simeon. And that is caught, but the the back judge right there to say incomplete. He was trying to get it to Benny Fowler that time. And it's 3rd and short. They come up in an offset
Blue
eye.
90! Blue 90!
Alert!
Over!
85 is coming.
Here we go now!
3rd and 2, Simeon. And caught by Sanders. Touchdown Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Steelers. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
Blue 30!
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Double tight! Double tight!
Set! Blue 30!
3 down, 3 down!
Now Roethlisberger. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call or get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They'll go for it with Bell. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
Focus, defense, focus.
Kings, middle.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. James has got it, complete. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jesse James, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. And they will line up now for the 2-point try.
Bunch it, bunch it.
Zach, 230.
Eyes on 80.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the 2nd half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
2nd down now after the incompletion.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down, 3 down.
Here we go now. 3 down.
Simeon now to throw. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. Simeon finding Thomas there to give the Broncos a 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to...
All right, here we go. Green, 30. Over. Here we go.
1st down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
2 times.